Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings II and our Viking roleplay series. So before we get started, I'd like to mention one thing. I've had a lot of people coming on the series asking when we're going to do another Hoi 4 series. I did mention back when we ended that last Hearts of Iron 4 series that I was going to do one before the end of the year. As you know, end of the year is quickly approaching, And so, we're probably going to start that soon. I'm thinking this week here. I'd like to start it before Christmas Day, maybe Tuesday, because I don't want to start a new series on Christmas Day. So yeah, maybe on Tuesday. I'm not entirely sure, guys. We'll see if I have time to record on Monday. If I have time to record a whole long new episode one, which I typically do about an hour. But the plan is to start it this week. I've had a lot of people asking, so I thought I'd address it. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. We left off last episode sieging down over here. Before we finish that off and bring our troops home, because we wanted to finish up, I think, getting the city. Just trying to get a little extra money, I guess. Could try and go somewhere else. I think we're having problems where their troop numbers are too high, though. Could come over here. Looks like they're already sieging that down, though. So I think this is going to be the last thing we're going to do. Just for the money, take the city. Just trying to fill the ship up with a little bit more money. Before we go ahead and do that, though, we had a few things we needed to take care of. We kind of been avoiding so far. And that was doing some marriages as well as giving out some titles. Now, I went ahead and already did some of the marriages. I arranged a couple marriages for a few of our kids that weren't married yet. I think Marcus is now married. Yeah, married him to her, mainly for the stats. I couldn't really find anybody who had titles or an alliance that we'd really want. So yeah, just arranged the marriage for her. As well as a couple of our other children. Arranged marriages for them as well. Changed a few names up for some of our grandkids. I didn't like the names, I changed those up. So I did all that off camera. I think there's a couple marriages that might be coming up an event here that might pop up. Somebody's confirmed it. But the other thing we need to do is give out these titles. And I went ahead and decided what we're going to do. And we're going to give out a lot of these titles, guys, because we're in a position where, one, obviously we need to give one out because we're getting penalties. And also there's this province here that is the wrong holding, so we're not getting anything from it. So we have those ones that we got to get rid of. But beyond that, we have the succession issues, guys, where we are creating for our other children. They're getting so many titles that we're creating some massive problems for the future. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give out a few extra titles. I know this is going to weaken our king a bit. But it is what it is, guys. We need to give these titles out. We have 7 duchy titles or something like that. We have a lot. Let's just take a look. There's the king title. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 duchy titles, guys. So it's kind of a problem. And it's resulting with our 3 sons, each one of them getting 2 duchy titles. So if we give some of these out, we won't have as many issues. And one of them for Gotland, it's only one province here. So you can see that there's no other provinces in that duchy title. So why not give that away? And yeah, I think it would be better. So let's start out by getting rid of this one here, Dunbar. And I actually have a character that we're going to give it to, but we do have to wait for him to accept the marriage I just arranged for him so that we can get a little boost to his opinion. So we'll have to wait to do that one. But one that we can go ahead and do, although I don't think this will be confirmed just yet. Yeah, I don't think I can give him a landed title because they're not willing to accept it. And one of the reasons is this guy here, he's our advisor, and he's the one that I'm giving the title to. He's pissed off that he doesn't have a title, so that's the reason why he's not willing to confirm any. So I'm hoping this changes up. We'll be able to give a title away with him. But until we're able to do that, we're going to get rid of Skane. We're going to give that one to our son, Marcus, who we're hoping will take the throne. I guess we'll find out if that ends up happening or not. But yeah, let's go and give him a title. He doesn't have one yet. So we're going to give him that one. It's a more profitable one. We are going to be losing a lot from it, from us not being able to keep this. This is a lot of troops, a lot of money. But I'm hoping that he succeeds. So, and it doesn't look like we can give that one out for whatever reason. Huh. Oh, okay. So it's not going to let us give out any titles except for the ones that he was already going to get. I see. Okay, well maybe that'll change up then once we give out these other titles. That's kind of irritating. Yeah, that's irritating. All right, so one of the other ones I'm doing is, hopefully some of these will work, good God, is we're going to give the Earldom to him. He's our loyal servant, and that is in effect for quite a while, pretty much his whole life. But you see he still has a very low opinion, and that's because, one, we have too many duchy titles, and and 2, because he desires a duchy title from us. This one, which I don't really need to keep, so yeah, we'll give it to him. We'll still have like 2 of the counties there that would be under him, but yeah, it's fine. Hopefully he doesn't mind too much. So let's see if we can't give him to this, though this would be acting against as well. I think as long as the council's unruly, we won't be able to do any of this. Okay, so let's try and get that marriage done so we can give him a title. And this is an intriguing... Oh yes, that's right, I forgot we sent off for the plot. I'd completely forgot about that we ended the episode with that. How many kills does he have? He has 36 kills. We had ended with trying to get the Duchy of Mecklenburg into our hands by killing this boy here, who we are the heir for. So he's 15 right now, so he's going to be old enough soon to start having children, so hopefully get this done quickly. But yeah, we've got a lot of plotters here. A lot of them haven't accepted yet. We're already at 97.8%. So we're going to get a bunch of these people accepting, then we'll have to take a look and see how the plot power looks. Yeah, I completely forgot about all this. And okay, then we got the marriage done. Not entirely sure what happened here. It does look like our advisor died. Oh yeah, that's right, I married him off. Okay, yes, I married him off to a woman who had a court. That's right, now I remember what I was gonna do. I was trying to give up the advisor title to somebody else who was more loyal to us without having to sack that guy and damage our opinion with him. Because I kind of feel like the advisor position should be either given to a powerful vassal that you're trying to, you know, get content and he sucks at everything or whatever, or the advisor position should be given to somebody who's a loyalist to make sure that they vote the way that you want, which is what we're going to do. We're going to give this to a loyalist. Could go ahead and give it to Marcus. He doesn't have a position yet. I would prefer him to be our marshal, though, but we've already got a marshal, unfortunately. But he's, I guess Marcus is all right to just doing the advisor position, as long as we're giving him some position, I suppose. So yeah, let's just take a look and see who we want to give this to. And Marcus, of course, would then vote for us, giving him titles as well, which I do want to do. We could also give it to him, because he should hopefully support us once we give him a Jarldom title. And he would definitely support us giving him that title. Where the hell is Marcus? I can't seem to find him. Oh, he's a loyalist. Yes, so that's another reason to give it to him. You know what? I think we're going to give it to Marcus. And then maybe we'll move him to a different position later on. Like, for instance, he could make a good steward. In fact, this steward hates us. I mean, there's no reason to keep him in there. So you know what? I think we're going to appoint him into this position. Appoint Marcus into this, because he would actually make a decent steward. So you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to appoint him to that position. And then we'll have him, just take a look here. We'll have him do the Build a Legend. And then that will leave open the advisor position, where we can get another loyalist if we so desire. And I think we're going to put this guy in, even though he's not going to be a loyalist. I'm hoping that he eventually will be. So I think we're going to put him into that position. I'm not really seeing any other people. There are a couple ladies here who would be quite loyal to us, including putting our wife in. She loves us. So we got to always put our wife into the position to make sure that we get all these passed. That'd be an option as well. But I'm about to give this guy a Jarldom title, so you know what? He's going to be pretty powerful. So let's go ahead and give it to him. So it's this guy right here. So we're going to make him the advisor, and he should support now me giving him a title. Because yeah, we want to give him the duchy title. So I think it's this one right here. And of course he's going to support it. Everybody does, for the most part, with the exception of a couple people. And let's go ahead, and we're not going to include lower titles because I don't want to give him those counties. And that will make him substantially more powerful. So I'm hoping that his opinion will be higher as well. Alright, so he's the Jarl here, and yes, much, much higher. So he might even... Did he switch over to Loyalist? I don't actually know. Let's just take a look. He did not switch over to Loyalist, unfortunately. He's still a Pragmatist. Okay, well, at least he really likes us. So there's that. And get rid of one of our duchy titles. And let's see if we can't get rid of the rest. So what I want to do is... obviously, we can't give this one away because it's not going to our son. But I'm hoping that that will change. We'll see. So what we're going to do is we're gonna give out Gotland to Canute. If they'll allow it. I don't know if they're going to allow this. And actually, we do need to give up this title as well, Dunbar. So who would we give this to? Because the guy I was going to give it to, I forgot that I married him off. So he ended up leaving our court. So we got to find somebody else to give this to. And again, I'm looking for somebody with a high opinion here. And we'll just see if we can't get this passed. Though Marcus may vote against it, even though he's a loyalist because he doesn't have any land yet. So we'll have to see here. We could also get ourselves another loyal servant. That would be an option as well. Because yeah, I'm not really seeing any good options here. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a loyal servant. Come to court, invite a disciple, and we'll give the title to him. And another person is accepted. And our loyal servant has arrived. Bjorn the Whisperer. He's attractive, master schemer. Wow, he's really, really good. Look at that intrigue. Not bad at all. So he's going to be a loyal servant. And even then, he doesn't really have super high opinion of us, despite the fact, oh, there we go. It's up at 81 now. So let's go and give him a title. I don't know if anybody's going to vote for this. I guess we'll see. So we want to give him Dunbar. And everybody's willing to vote for it. All right, awesome. Let's go and give that out to him. And that'll make him a count. And maybe we'll switch him over. No, we already have a good spy master, even better than him. All right, because we got so many loyal servants here. So hopefully that will allow us to give these out. Let's just see how the things have changed with the loss on succession. I mean, Skane is still going to Sigurd, so we might not be able to give that one out. Might not be able to give out Gotland either to this guy. This is who I want to give it to. So let's see if we can. Grant landed title. There's enough people willing to vote for, and they're willing to go for the Yardom, which I want to give him that with the lower titles. And yeah, it looks like everybody's going to agree to this. All right, awesome. So we'll give that one out. So that has made him a Jarl. And now let's just take a look at the situation. And it looks like Sigurd will only get one Jarldom now. Canute already has one, he's going to get one more as well. So we haven't really dealt with that yet, with the fact that they're getting too many. And I still can't give this out to our son, which is a real shame. Yeah, that's a real bummer, because that's the one I wanted to give him. So we can only give him ones that he was already going to get. I see how that mechanic kind of works, but it's kind of irritating that you can't pick. Because I don't know how it's picked. It seems like it's just random which ones go to your heir, which is kind of irritating. You should be able to pick. I think it might kind of maybe base it a little bit off of the duchies that he's going to get. But sometimes it really does seem a bit random, honestly. Which is, I don't know. I just don't like the way that works. But anyways, let's go ahead and see if we can't give him a title. Yeah, we can only give him one of the titles he was already going to get. So that's kind of irritating a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Well, whatever. There's no reason to give it to him then. I was trying to make sure that he got this one since it's a very profitable one, but not an option, unfortunately. Alright, we'll just kind of play along with this and maybe it'll change, you know, if we get more titles. There's another title that we can get here. Your dog is growing quickly and is no longer a little puppy. He runs fast and has a keen nose, and your dog handlers praise his good character. Alright. So yeah, we dealt with giving out some of the duchy titles. So that has helped. And in fact, I'm actually going to go ahead and give out this duchy title as well. And I think we're going to give it to him, although he doesn't quite like us as much as I'd want. Holding the too many duchies is still hurting us, so maybe if we give out this duchy title to him, and this will improve the situation, that'll leave 3 Jarldoms left. So the ideal here is that each of our sons will be getting one of these, I guess. So yeah, I assume that's the way it would work. So let's go ahead and give out this one to him. And he's now a powerful vassal, though, but he likes us quite a bit. And we're only getting a -10 now from holding too many duchies, so we have reduced that by a bit. So that is helpful. That'll make all of our vassals like us a little bit more. So looking at the title situation, yes, looks like each son will be getting one of the Jarl titles that we hold. And then each will get 3 of the counties, with our current heir getting these 3 counties here. All right, so we kind of dealt with it a little bit. Helped fix some of the issues there. Did we take this city yet? We did not. We're at 24.4%, and she has died. Okay, under suspicious circumstances. My co-conspirator has bribed a hunter taking Duke HiJynx on a trip into the wilds to quietly dispatch a child and make it look like an accident. Let's approve the plan. It got it done really, really quick because we're at 267.8%. We could even bribe people to get even higher percentages. In fact, we could get the Spy Master on our side, which would add it to 259%. If this one doesn't work, then maybe we will. just to get it done. Because yeah, we're about to inherit a ton of land, which is another reason why I wanted to get some of this given out here. And I believe one of your vassals can be discouraged. I don't know what happened here. Our daughter has arrived at our court. I'm guessing this guy just died. No, he didn't die. I was looking at his birth date. My bad. Yeah, he did just die. So our daughter has come back to court, so we can arrange a marriage for her, though she's wounded and a lunatic. Maybe we'll give her a little bit of a rest. She didn't have any kids either with him, unfortunately. All right, so that means that somebody else has taken over his title. I can't even tell you who. Yeah, because he, he didn't have any kids, and neither of his siblings took over either. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure who took over that title. But it wasn't one of our grandkids, unfortunately. So we can discourage this guy here from participating in any factions, and he probably is. Although the factions actually aren't looking like too much of an issue at this point. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty well in that regard. He's not in any factions yet, but yeah, we'll ask him politely. And of course, we can still press our claims here because that Jarldom title that we have, we can push that claim right there. And of course, he got angry. He did not like us. I mean, I asked him politely. Success. The hunter did what he was paid for and made sure Duke HiJynx never returned from the hunting trip. He'll be quiet about his ghastly deed to save his own skin, if nothing else. And so there we go. We just inherited the Jarldom of Mecklenburg. So very, very nice, guys. That only gave us 1 extra county, or actually gave us 2 extra counties. And we got a magnificent painting from that. Apparently he had a magnificent painting in his treasury. All right, well, let's take a look at what that does. Gives you extra prestige. All right, I'll take that. We should probably give some stuff to our son. Well, I mean, we don't really know what son is going to inherit just yet. So I'm like tempted to wait to give him anything. I do want to keep him alive though. So maybe we'll give it to him, and it'll help increase his prestige as well. And we haven't given him a title yet, so that's a problem as well. We might just have to give him one of these islands here, since that's all I'm able to give him at this moment. Unless something's changed here, and I'm not seeing that. So Mecklenburg is going to be going to Sigurd, so he'll be getting that title. And I don't know, we could always go ahead and absorb the life force of our new son here from our wife. Probably wouldn't be too happy about that. But yeah, somebody said in the comments that it didn't seem like that would be something that our character would do. Because up to this point, he has, for the most part, cared about his, well, kind of cared about his kids. I guess he doesn't, whenever they get sick or injured, he's not like calling a doctor or whatever. He doesn't really seem to care about that. Now, let's get something picked here real quick. So we got Saga. Let's have her do Faith, I guess. And then, did we pick anything for Sigurd yet? Actually, no. Yeah, we did. We've got him doing Thrift. So, yeah, somebody's saying that they didn't see him absorbing the life force of him. But I don't know, guys. He's deceitful and cruel, stubborn. Isn't he proud as well? Yeah, he's proud. I mean, he's a coward. He's probably afraid of death. I don't know. He just doesn't seem like the type of guy who wants to die. He's 56 years old, and if he can use his powers to extend his life, I just have trouble seeing him not doing that, guys. But man, look at how much we've increased our lands. Wow. I bet we have a ton of vassals now that probably don't like us much. So that's probably a problem. But yeah, we got 2 new counties. I don't know which ones we got, so let's just take a look here. Hamburg is one of them. And is that considered? Yeah, it's a wrong holding. Both of these are wrong holdings, so we're going to want to give them both out, more than likely. Yeah, we'll just give them both out. But yeah, we can keep the Jarldom title, I guess, and have that go off to one of our sons. But yeah, I'm really tempted to absorb the life force of Sigurd or Saga, one of these two. And it would also avoid some of the titles being given to him as well. So that'd be 2 options. So I'm looking at doing that. Because yeah, he seems like the type of character to me that would do it, despite some choices that he's made in the past that were kind of, good for his kids. Let's go ahead and give some of these titles out. So let's see what we've got here. We're gonna look for somebody with a high opinion that doesn't have a title yet. So let's see what we got. So just looking, we could also get another loyal servant. That'd be an option as well. All right, so we got 2 characters right here. I'm fine with giving them both a title. So let's give him one of them. I guess we'll give him the cheaper one. Yeah, the one that's not as good, I mean. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give him Hamburg. And then we'll need to give out one more, this one here, which we'll give it to that other character that we saw in here. That's the opinion of 42 as of right now. And so let's go ahead and give him the last title. And this is for right there. Alright, fantastic. And we have also built up a war chest. So we fulfilled that ambition. I highly doubt there's any other ambitions for us to do. Nah, I doubt we'll be able to do this one. Have we finished this up? No, we haven't. We're still at 42.8%. We're over our vassal limit. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's typically not something that you run into very often. But yes, we did go over it, unfortunately. And she's got the skull trophy added to her treasury. Okay. And some wars going on. We're just trying to finish up this siege. Then we need to bring all of our troops back home and try and raise up our numbers again because we do not have very good troop numbers at the moment. We have lost a lot of dudes on this raiding adventure. And one of the things I'm thinking about doing, guys, well, England did get those lands. I don't think they had those before. What I'm thinking about doing is going after Rome. And the market village has been completed. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. I mean, I guess we could take whatever's left in here. It's not very much, but yeah, we could take it real quick. And young Harald has finished his education in the ways of intrigue. I notice with pride that he's attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. Okay. I don't know who the hell this character is, but it looks like he was this the son of our daughter. Okay. And he's an elusive shadow. All right, so he did very, very well. So it looks like it's going to take 4 more days to get this raiding done. That seemed like a lot more than 4 days to me. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the ship where we have 503 gold. Bring it all back home. Looks like we can also invest in a technology. Let's see what we want to get here. It looks like there's several technologies we could actually get. So is there anything on this side of things that we would want? Get Majesty, which does have some good bonuses. Allows us to have a larger court size. And I think that's what we're going to get because it's going to take a little while to get the ability to get the legalism. So let's just get the Majesty up. And then over here, well, I guess we'll look at the economy one, see if there's anything we want to get here. Okay, so let's go and get the improved keeps here. And it looks like we can also do the construction. Excellent, so we'll be able to build quicker and cheaper. And that unlocks new walls and fortification stuff for us. And then over here, we're going to get siege equipment because we've been doing a lot of sieges, so being able to do those quicker would be nice. All right, so let's take a look and see if there's anything that we can build here now. So yeah, still nothing here. Let's see if what we got here. We can go ahead and upgrade the market village, which is exactly what I want to do. And let's, oh, we're still building there. We could continue to build here, but again, I haven't found a way to get this into my hands just yet. Unfortunately, it's still going to be going off to somebody else. Now, what titles are we going to be keeping? I think it's just these 3, right? Yeah, as of right now, we're only keeping these 3. So those are all the ones that we'll build up for right now. Let's go and get our money back home, as well as our troops. And this is going to put us at a pretty good point right here. We could actually use that money to work on the great work, in fact. And the betrothed here can marry, so let's go and let that happen. All right, and we'll be getting our troops home soon. There we go, fantastic. And what we're going to want to do here, get rid of the troops, disband them. Now we're back up to 8,600. I'm gonna try and get up to like 10,000 at least before we try and go after Rome. So going after Rome, it has quite a few temples. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 temples. And also a lot of money. Now it's gonna be challenging because he does have troop numbers here and who knows who else will come over here and fight us. But if we can get raid here, then obviously it's worth a ton of money. And that'll give us the money and the prestige. But we're getting 4 temples to try and get this damn moral authority up, which is just incredibly frustrating. I do not like this mechanic, man. Like, I've reformed my religion one time before with this DLC. And it wasn't that big of an issue last time. I didn't really have many problems with it. I think moral authority was just at what it needed to be at, because I didn't have any issues once I got control of the 3 holy sites. So, yeah, I mean, this was back when the DLC first came out. But yeah, I didn't have any problems with moral authority, so yeah, I didn't hate it as much as I hate it right now. I am not liking how we're limited by this. And I'm not saying it doesn't make sense or whatever, But it kind of sucks that we're being affected by like everybody else's incompetence. But yeah, it's unfortunate because that's like the main goal of the campaign. And we're just having like massive difficulties getting it done, reforming the religion, just because you know, can't get that moral authority up. And it's going to get really bad once our king dies, if he's not the one to do it, because then, yeah, then we got to get piety back up, and yeah, it's just unfortunate. Looks like our son Marcus has had his first daughter. So let's go ahead and see. We can name him after the mother, name him after his grandmother, which looks like it was already named after the grandmother. Is that his mom's name? No, that's not his mom. Okay. I wonder why it won't let me do the other grandmother, his mother. That's weird. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and pick a name here. I'm going to name her Christina. And man, I'm having like lots of problems with my voice today. We can imprison our wife. Why? Yeah, I don't know who you want to kill, but just end your plot. End your plot. So we can see if there's any new ambitions. There's not. But yeah, I'm really glad that we inherited all this land. I mean, we are like a lot more powerful now with all this in Denmark's control. And Denmark's looking pretty mighty. The next target we'd want to go after, I think, is the Polish king. Yeah, he's the king of Greater Poland. He does have a lot of troops. It's not going to be an easy battle, I don't think. But just to gain some of his lands here, and it would probably just have to go after it county by county. We could also go after him because he holds one of our lands, so we could do that. But I don't really want to go to war with anybody right now. I just want to get this raiding done. I'm trying to get this more authority up, but man, I just don't know if we're going to be able to get it done. Just because it just keeps getting ticked down by other people, unfortunately. Let's go get the reinforced hill fort. But yeah, I just can't get it completed, unfortunately. It's a massive problem. What we could do is go ahead and get another retinue. I'm just trying to get our troop numbers up here. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look and see which one we want to get. And we don't want to get the one that costs money. I want to make sure we don't do that. So we can go after one that does have some heavy infantry. And I don't know what we currently have in this army. Looks like a little bit of heavy infantry, mostly light infantry, a little bit of light cav, and some archers. All right, well, let's go ahead and go after the, yeah, we'll go after the heavy infantry one. And then we'll merge these two. Let them build up their troop numbers. And some raider problems. I don't see them in our lands. So I think we're all right. He is growing older, and I can see that Alfgeir could use, I don't know, I think that's how you pronounce that, could use some guidance. And so who the hell is this? Somebody we probably don't care about, so we're just going to say he must learn on his own. We can go ahead and pick something for him, though. And he can do, oh, Lord, let's do diplomatic education for that guy. All right, so our lover's now pregnant. Okay, I forgot we even had lovers. Let me just take a look. We don't have any concubines. We do still have 2 lovers. She's 58, still beautiful. We've been a lover with her for a very long time, so we won't put her aside. And we are now 2 over our vassal limit. All right, so that's a problem. It looks like it does decrease opinion as well, unfortunately. So that's kind of a bummer. Can we get any laws passed? I haven't looked at this in a little while. Could go up to higher tribal organization. Oh, we're at max already, my bad. I don't know why I'm looking at that. We already have the revoking titles. Can't go to high because, yeah, we don't have legalism high enough. Besides, it would cause more problems with the vassal limit. So I guess we're going to try and change one of these over. So we can make it so that we can grant titles as we wish. And, in fact, that's probably what I'd like to do. And everybody would support that. Could do banishment and imprisonment as we wish, and execution. Let's do the title giving. I hate when I have to get that approved. And we also, yeah, we can negotiate with somebody. I don't know where he's at. Just looking at him in our lands. Not seeing him anywhere. And what is this about? I'd like you to back our plot. To kill? No, that's okay. That's all right. And Marcus tells me that his efforts praise my name. Oh, okay. So it looks like we got some troops. Awesome. So what we're going to want to do is just go ahead and merge these guys, these Danish warriors, and then we're going to send them out to go raiding now while we raise up the rest of our troops, which we're currently almost where I want to be at. So what we'll do is we'll send these guys to lands close by, and just looking for temples that aren't like sacked yet. So we could go around here. Could go to England, though England is probably too tough at this moment. Yeah, they're pretty strong. Probably not the best option. Could attack these guys. They don't look like they're, well, they still have higher numbers than what we'll be bringing. So I'm just looking for like a easy fight, honestly. 1.23 thousand there. You know what? I think that attacking them here would in fact be fairly easy. So that's what we'll do. So let's go ahead and get some of these ships raised up here and send them off. Go do some raiding. So let's raise up. You know what? I don't think we need to raise up all of our ships for this. So let's just raise up those ones because that'll be plenty enough. And then we'll go ahead and take them and embark them on the ships and send them over here. And the Lords of Denmark have approved it. Excellent. So yeah, we'll send these guys over, and I did not set them to raid. So we're gonna have to get that fixed real quick. Come over here, put them onto looters. Oh, this unit's not allowed to raid. All right, well that's a shame. Yeah, that's a real bummer, guys. All right, well there's no reason to keep these guys then. That's all I wanted to use them for. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go and raise our troops up, and let's go now. I think we have, yeah, we got 10,000. That's enough. All right, so let's go and get all the troops coming to the capital. I do want to keep that. I think it's these guys here. I want to keep them here, so we always have like a small force just to protect our capital. Anybody attacking? We got the market town constructed. Excellent. So let's go ahead and go after. We'll go after the next market town then. Let's try and increase the amount of money that we earn. And let's boil up the rack, man. Of course. And then I guess we'll go ahead and raise up our ship levies as well. Make sure that we have as many ships as we need. So let's go ahead and raise up the personal ships here, and then we want to. I thought it was control. Maybe it's alt. Yeah, it's alt. I always get that mixed up. All right, so let's go and bring all the ships in. And I might have missed one. Yeah, we missed one. Bring all the ships in, and we're going to want to bring a pretty good chunk of, or a pretty good amount of ships there, simply because there's going to be a lot of loot to be had. So merge all of them, and probably not quite this many. This is a bit much, and of course we do have to pay for all of them. So maybe we'll get rid of a couple of these. Like, let me just see here. We already have all the ships here. Yeah, we have all the ships here. Maybe this one here. Let's disband them. And that should be enough, unless there's a way I can disband a smaller number. Like a real small number. No, it's not gonna work. So we'll just do this here. Well, there was 4 ships right there. Wonder if I can get rid of those ones. New unit. Yes. We'll get rid of these ones here. And disband. All right. So we're just waiting for a few more troops here. 782. They're coming from the far north. And those are those raiders right there. All right, looks like they're leaving our lands right now. All right, so we are ready. Oops, my bad. Almost hit the wrong button there. So let's go ahead and merge them. We'll go ahead and select some commanders for them and make sure. Actually, let's just change this up just a little bit. Throw some of the troops from over here over to there. And go ahead and get our best commander in the center. Looks like we might actually need to take a look at the commander situation. See if we have any better guys here. Yeah, we could put Canute as commander. Why would we not do that? Yeah, and it looks like this guy's not great. We have better guys available, so we're going to put him in. And let's go and get these guys assigned. So Canute will lead the army, and then we'll have these guys here on the flanks. All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and toggle them to looters, and then embark. And then we're sending these guys to Rome. And hopefully this goes well. It's gonna take a long time to get there. It looks like they're gonna go, yeah, they're gonna go around Black Sea route. It seems my adventures have resulted in a little child. This is our bastard child. And this is, you know, we've got that notification that she was pregnant. So we'll not acknowledge her as our own, but that is all. And we can imprison her. Which we already know she was doing a plot. She asked us to be a part of it. We got the reinforced hill fort. Awesome. Let's go ahead and build it up a little bit further. Yeah, we already got the market town completely built up. Let's just go and completely get all these hill forts built up. And what is this about? Tried to assassinate me. Make sure I went to discover his plot to kill Marcus Hill Tempered. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, let's go and expose him immediately. Can't believe he was trying to kill his own brother. Yeah, he's trying to kill his brother. We can't have that, man. Yeah, because remember, his brother is the one that we're wanting. Let me just double check before we do anything else. Make sure that the situation still remains the same. That he is the one that we would like to have inherit. And yeah, I mean, he's pretty good overall. I mean, his brother's not bad either, though. He's got decent stats, pretty much average stats here. But yeah, let's go ahead and we could arrest him, imprison him, and 92% chance of success, meaning that we'd probably still fail. But let's do it. Oh, he's actually arrested now. All right, so he's arrested for attempting to kill his brother. All right, and I think that means we'll have to assign a new commander to that army too, because we did have Marcus in charge, or we did have Canute in charge. Excuse me. Marcus is not a. I wonder why he wasn't an option there. I think we're gonna do this, guys. I think we're gonna do the absorbed life force. I want to know what it does. I'm like really curious what this does here, because again, we have the magic turned off, so it doesn't seem like it should. Let's try this out. Maybe we'll do it with Saga too. As the ritual comes to a close, your son Sigurd finally dies, and you feel this first small trickle of your life force join with your own. All that remains is consume his organs to absorb the full potential. So, I mean, yeah, it looks like it does increase the health. I thought that all this was turned off when you didn't have, the supernatural stuff on. But apparently you still got powers and stuff, but we've seen that with this character. That's kind of odd. Maybe it's just mental, but if it has actual effects in the game, that does seem kind of odd. But yeah, it's going to increase our health, so our character will live longer, which, as I said, I feel like this is something that he would do strictly because he's a coward. Cowards are afraid of death. They don't want to die. So yeah, it seems like he would kill all his children. Maybe we'll let Saga live, and then we'll kill her instead. The new one. And that'd be 500 dark power. And now she's dead as well. And so, it didn't seem like it worked. Maybe you can only do it one time. Okay, well that's good to know. I wasn't sure how that worked. But yeah, it seems that you can only do it once. And so looking at the title loss and succession, looks like we're not going to lose as much now, though we are still going to lose the main province here, unfortunately, that I wanted to keep. It is one of the more profitable ones, but yeah, he'd become the Jarl there, as well as the Jarl of Mecklenburg, which is quite a few titles that are associated with that one. All three of these, anyway. It looks like this is a different one. Yeah, we could actually probably usurp that, in fact. Yeah, we could, and then we could extend our lands even more. It just sucks that I'm so concentrated on trying to get this damn moral authority thing done, man. Trying to get that up to 50% so we can reform our damn religion. But yeah, there's so much stuff that we could be doing right now if I wasn't having to go on these raids to like Rome and shit. He's been complaining about his dark cell. Let's see, what do we want to do with him? So we could release him. Could let him rot. Could say we'll be merciful. He'll be angry at us if we let him rot. Let's be merciful and put him under house arrest. He might escape, but... my nights are plagued by terrible nightmares featuring the vile Guthrun, my rival sister in darkness. She howls and roars at me at the tune of infernal bagpipes while, you know what, I think we've seen this one before. She will think this and offer reconciliation, so yeah, we can just kill her. I think this is exactly what we did in the last one. And that she dies. We get 200 dark power, and we gain the trait Impaler. Okay, so we impaled her. Let's take a look at that, what that one gives. So that is plus 10% moral damage, 2 plus intrigue, 1 plus learning, 10 personal combat skill. So our personal combat skill with Floki is really not bad, despite the fact that he's a coward. He doesn't fight, but he can fight if need be. Looking for the ships, where the hell they might be. I don't know where they're at. Oh, they arrived. Excellent. So let's go ahead and do some raiding, guys. So we might end up having to fight that army immediately. Oh, it looks like they're sick here too. I didn't realize that. They have slow fever right now. Okay, so that's a problem. And this is why I thought Canute was assigned. Is because it's a different Canute. Okay, I didn't realize that. But why is our son not an option to be assigned here? He must be doing something else. Oh, wait a minute. Do we actually have him? We have him as a steward. Okay, that makes sense. That's the reason why I couldn't assign him. Okay, got it. He's busy doing other things. I didn't realize that. All right, so we attack here. I think we have to fight those 1,300 men. So what we'll do is we'll attack here first, and then we'll let those guys leave. And then, when do they leave? The 4th of December? What we could do is just wait here. Although we could just take this one temple real quick. Yeah, you know what? We'll take this first temple. We're here to take temples, it doesn't matter where. Apparently one of my courtiers has been annoying my wife, Margaret, and instead of asking me for help, she took the matter in her own hands and made sure the courtier would never annoy her or anyone else again. So she killed her. Is this our... Wait a minute. Let me just take it. So, did she kill the Cirrus? Looks like she killed the Cirrus. She wasn't very good any damn way. She did the right thing. But she didn't actually kill her. Okay. Maybe I just read that wrong. Who can we discourage? This chiefess here. Is she in a faction? Doesn't look like she is at the moment. Let's just, we'll do nothing for now. We just piss all the vassals off so that if they were being willing to join a faction, or if they weren't, they are now. Alright, so we're raiding here, and we'll have to see how this ends up going. I don't think we have any troops to deal with any problems here. We do have, you know, these guys here that could attempt to take them out, I suppose. I mean, that's not really, like, our lands exactly, so I just, like, let him deal with that shit. I'm not gonna send my dudes over there right now. My lover's really been letting herself go lately. I mean, she's really old, man. Yeah, it's really none of my... Well, we're cruel. Maybe we should have done that. I was thinking it was none of my business, but I guess he is kind of cruel. He probably would say something to her. Petty noble has been spent weeks as your courtiers are quite sick of him and are asking you to take action. So we're going to write a formal complaint to him. Gain prestige, he'll receive it. Or we could just make him go away. Accidents happen all the time. Well, that's probably what we'd do. Alright, so we'll knock this siege out and get the temple. Should be pretty easy. And the pillaging of Alviano has been very fruitful. Our warriors have gathered many prisoners among the populace that look fit to become good thralls. So yeah, let's go ahead and have them sold for some money. And I completely forgot to spend our money, by the way, guys. So we won't siege again here, because the temple would be last. Let's just get to Rome. And, well, you know what? Let me just take a look and see. Oh, no, we already got all the money we can. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to Rome next. Start sieging down there. We already have 25 gold. And what we earned here. And so what we need to do... Let's move these guys over to the capital. What we need to do is go ahead and get something done with the Great Works here, guys. We could build the next stage, but obviously we still have feature slots open. I didn't see any comments about what features we should get here. So I'm just going to go with what I was saying before, where I'd like to get stuff that gives us like local taxes or troops. So this one gives plus 10% garrison size, but it's not troops that would be able to use. Higher siege defense is always nice. Levy size is what I was wanting though. So like the Watchtower Network. I think that's what we're going to go after. Yeah, let's go and get the Watchtower Network. This will take 5 years and 9 months. Good God, that is no short amount of time. Maybe we should go with one of the quicker ones first, so we actually get that benefit. Yeah, because that's one of the longest. That is the longest one. Okay, yeah, that one is very, very long. Probably because everybody would want to go for it, I suppose. So, and it's a Watchtower Network, so I suppose it makes sense that it takes a long time. So let's go for one to get us some taxes. Road tolls is 5% taxes, and that's it. See what other options are. I like having the Master Tides minor title, even though I don't really assign them on minor titles. It's just kind of cool. 5% here for the Lighthouse. I think we're going to go with that one. That seems like the best one because it also increased supply limit and trade value. So I think that's what we're going to go for. Yeah. And you got to have a Lighthouse, right? So let's go ahead and build that. It'll take a bit of time, take a bit of money, but I think it'll be worth it. My wife has asked us to consider her for the position of steward. I'm gonna have to turn you down on that one. Our son is currently the steward. I guess it's not her son though. And another peasant revolt. They always seem to know when I'm gone. And then they always throw up a revolt. Though I'm not actually seeing the revolt anywhere. There's still the raiders here. But yeah, I'm not seeing the peasant revolt. Where are they at? Oh, okay, they're over here. Alright. And that's not even... Oh, okay. Couldn't even deal with it since he's in prison. Alright, maybe we'll deal with it. Maybe we'll let somebody else. They tend to get dealt with by other armies that are passing through the province, so I'm hoping that it'll get dealt with on its own. Because I don't want to have to raise up more troops to send over there. And our troops have ransacked the Temple of Rome. They uncovered an artifact of enormous importance that Pope Lucius II had hidden away there. And so we got the bones of St. Peter. Oh, wow, nice. So let's just take a look, see what that does. Bones of St. Peter. And we already have the finger of St. John as well. Wow, look at that. Build cost reduced, it's quality 5. Build time reduced, monthly prestige, monthly piety, stewardship. Yeah, that is nice. Very, very nice. So, very good artifact for us to have found there. And we're sitting at 124 gold right now. And we're going to be sieging down, we're going to siege down the entire province of Rome. Try to anyways. And Market City has been constructed, excellent. And it looks like this guy has finished up his education. He's underhand rogue. And he's blessed with his good, is obsessed with his good looks, excuse me. So, it's fine. I don't care. So, what was I doing? Oh yes, that's right. We finished up construction somewhere, one of these two provinces. Looks like this one here. Let's go and get the next Market City. And see what we got here. All right, we're still upgrading there. And still nothing that we can get in the capital constructed yet because of lack of tech. Although it's interesting that the capital here has less tech. Yeah, it seems that these guys have much higher tech. Or something. Let me just take a look. Economy advances. No, they don't. But yeah, they can build much higher. That's interesting. They have the large market city that they're getting right now. Yet in these ones, we can't go past Market Town. That's interesting. Says we don't have the cities and temples tech there. Alright, so we could go ahead and upgrade those just so we can get that. Let me see. We might, because it should be fairly cheap. Cities and temples. Yeah, let's go and get that. We're almost there. And that'll allow us to upgrade our capital. Yeah, really, really useful. Fantastic. What's this one require? This one requires shipbuilding to be higher. Okay. And let me just take a look here. We'll build the market town next after we get the stone hill fort constructed. All right, excellent. So that'll be a lot more money that we'll be bringing in now. Which we're actually losing a ton of money at this moment. Yeah, quite a bit. And the siege was finished up. All right, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping that they would get it dealt with, but that ended up not happening. All right, well, we don't really have any troops to raise up here right now. So, yeah, there's not really any way to deal with this. I guess we could raise the vassal levies. And, oh yeah, they're all overseas and shit too. Damn it. Alright, so let's just disband these guys. And hopefully, sorry about the loud vehicles there, guys. But hopefully we have enough troops here to get this done. And we'll just kind of bring all these guys together into one army. And our marshal has discovered a man of great military talent. And we'll take them. Excellent. We're at 92.5% for that siege. And hopefully he can't put together enough troops to push us out. We're at 33 moral authority. Wow, good God. Temples looted was hurt a little bit. You know, maybe if this temple here was looted, but yeah, it just keeps on getting lower, guys. I just feel like we're never gonna get it done. That's the way it seems like. That we'll never be able to do it, which is quite unfortunate. Everyone at court loves your dog, especially the children find much joy in playing with him. Well, good news, my lord. We have received credible reports for recent sighting of the great white bear. It's out on my horse. We'll try, guys. We'll try and get him. No success lately. I'm trying to get that done. And the stone hill fort has been constructed. Awesome. So how are we doing on here? I know that these aren't temples that we're okay. We're doing the city, and then we have one more barony, and then we can start doing those 3 temples. Still going to take a bit of time, and that's right, we did finish up construction here, so we still can't get the market down. They don't have the tech yet there. All right, well, we can get other stuff here. Let's go with the, let's see what we want to get here. Let's go to the training grounds. And victory. All right, so got a little bit more money there. All right, so just raising up all these dudes. We got 13 over here coming. I'm not going to wait for them. Yeah, 13 dudes isn't worth it. Let's just disband it. And hopefully we can win with what we have here. We will have numbers on our side, just barely. And then we also have raiders here coming at a very inopportune moment, as they typically do. And I guess we can just, I don't think we have any commanders about, well, we do. We have some. So we're going to I'll put this guy in the center. And then this guy here leading that side. All right. So let's go and attack here and see if we can get the win. We'll be crossing a river, so maybe we should go this way first and then over here. Need any advantage that we can get, guys. And I don't know what that offer was about. We missed it. Hopefully it wasn't important. You have gathered your followers. Okay, so this time it's not going to escape us. Yep, and now they're going to do battle. The person lost, though. Okay, so we still have to go. And you spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of the prey, but no avail. You find plenty of bugs, snakes, and rhinosaurs, however. So we now become, or we could become depressed, or become angry. See if any of those did happen. Still just stressed. Okay. 59 years old is Floki. And return to court. We will not give up. Seems the young women no longer have the power to seduce me. We lose the lustful trait, probably because we're all old. Alright, so that's interesting. We could change away from the hunting focus if we wanted to. Maybe we're just so depressed not being able to find the great white bear. Maybe we'd change over to something else. Yeah, you know what? I think we will. Yeah, let's go ahead and change up, guys. Could change over to theology. Though yeah, I guess that really makes sense. You know what? Let's go ahead and go up here to... He's going to start focusing on rulership. Wants to be a good ruler. And that actually will allow us to get another title. Alright. Some more titles we could take advantage of. Alright, so we're doing this battle. Hopefully we'll win. And who is this? It's Burger. Let's take a look at the factions. And, or is it Bertil? No, it's not Bertil. Alright, yeah, he's not a Jarl. He's just a chief. But he is currently in the largest faction, so yeah, let's ask politely. He'll probably refuse this, though. We'll see. Yeah, he has refused. We finished up that siege as well. Alright, so we're just trying to get this battle done. It could go either way. It looks like we did win. Alright, awesome. Just barely. Alright, so we won there. I think we can now end this. Offer peace. He is arrested, and one of our commanders has improved significantly. All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and get rid of this band, all the realm levies. We don't need those up any longer. All right, so we still have 9,000 troops left here, and we are now raiding the temples. But again, it just doesn't feel like it matters. We just can't get it up high enough. It's at 32. It's just not rising, and it's getting a little bit frustrating because, yeah, I don't know. It seems like the only thing to do is to try and take control of the holy sites over here, but yeah, because that does increase it by 10%, I think. But man, that would not be easy to do. Yeah, it's just we're getting penalties from all these other problems here: the failed prepared invasions, the failed county conquest, lost holy wars. Those are really what are hitting us right now, unfortunately. Can't hold a great blot though. So we'll do that next episode, guys, because this is the end of this one. We'll also go ahead and fill out these positions. It looks like we have 2 positions open, a seer title and the court chaplain. Or excuse me, the court chaplain is the seer, my bad. I meant the advisor. So we got to get both an advisor and a new seer. So we'll get those filled. Let's take a look at who all these are that we can currently imprison. We'll take a look at those. We're even higher over our vassal limit. So if any of these guys are... Yeah, we might need to arrest these guys and take their titles. Fix the vassal limit problem, and we have the ability to hold more lands. So maybe we'll do that. We also need to, before I disbanded those guys, I should have attacked these 418 and got them destroyed. So we don't have to worry about them raiding us any longer. Yeah, we're sieging Rome down. We currently have just 2 temples left to get. But again, I just don't think that's going to be enough to get the moral authority, man. We just can't get it up to 50%, which is a shame. But other than that, everything's going pretty well for old Floki. And yeah, I mean, we got a new trait as well, Impaler. But yeah, we are pretty good at personal combat skill. I'm quite surprised. I didn't expect him to have such a high personal combat skill. And his son is even higher. So if he does end up inheriting, then he'll be in a better position. Now, I'd love to grant him a landed title. We'd have to give him one of the ones that, again, we have to give him one that he was already going to get. But yeah, maybe we'll give him one of these chiefdom titles, because I think it's about time for him to get a title. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next one, and thanks for watching, guys.